So this is the Redragon UCAL K673 Pro, and it's a wireless 75% gasket mounted mechanical keyboard. It is priced around $60 or 250 ringgit here in Malaysia, and it's available in Abyssal Blue or Vintage White. In the box, there's a few things included. There is the user manual for the keyboard, a few Redragon stickers, a 2-in-1 switch and keycap puller, a Type-C to C right angle charging cable with a Type-A adapter, 5 extra switches, and of course the keyboard as well, which weighs around 900 grams or 2 pounds. The keyboard has a 75% layout with per key RGB, a knob to control volume, and a few indicator lights here. On the front there is no logos here, and there's also nothing on the back too. On the left side, there's a Redragon logo, the Type-C port, the tri-mode toggle switch with the OEM profile keycaps. On the right, there's the knob and a slot with the 2.4 GHz USB wireless dongle. On the bottom, there is 4 rubber feet, 2 height adjustable feet, and some details of the keyboard in the middle. The height adjustable feet has 2 configurations, so if you don't like the height of the keyboard, you can increase it slightly or use it at the max height. Moving on to the keycaps, they are OEM profile shine through PBT with the functions printed on for ease of use. The thickness is only 0.8mm, but they work as intended with clear legends for the RGB to shine through, and I like the mixtures of colors used here as well. For the switches, it comes with the Redragon Red switch. It's a 3-pin linear switch with an operating force of 40 grams. It's more of a quiet switch which is suitable for gaming and office use, and the transparent top housing helps to diffuse the RGB nicely too. The PCB is 5-pin hot swap with a north-facing layout, so it will support 3 and 5-pin switches, and the LEDs line up with the shine-through legends on the keycaps. The stabilizers here are plate mounted and they come looped from the factory. Honestly, these stabilizers aren't the best and they do rattle slightly when in use. The RGB on the keyboard is bright and saturated. It's available in a few effects pre-programmed on the keyboard, and you can even see it under the studio lights I'm using. The keyboard also comes with the Redragon driver software where you can configure the RGB to your liking and even make it reactive to sound like an audio visualizer. Personally, I won't really use this, but it looks awesome when you're watching videos and listening to music. But besides that, you can also access other settings in the software, add different profiles to the keyboard and remap all of the keys and function layer, and also create new macros or import existing ones to the keyboard here. As for the battery life of the keyboard, the 3000 mAh battery only lasted me around 1 week with the RGB on, and I used it mostly for gaming and work. While using it for a week, I also noticed that the keyboard is pretty stiff even with the gasket mounted structure. This isn't really a bad thing, and it's probably because the keyboard is packed full with sound dampening foam and silicone inside. These mods included help to fill out the hollowness in the case and makes the keyboard sound slightly better. Anyways, here is the typing sound test so you can hear how this keyboard sounds. Here are my final thoughts on the Redragon UCAL K673 Pro. I have a few nitpicks, like I don't like the glossy finish for the case as it attracts fingerprints and smudges easily, and I would prefer if the Type-C port was located in the middle so I could use my cables with the keyboard properly. But those are just small little things I noticed and it may not affect your decision. With that being said, it's still a pretty good keyboard with tri-mode connectivity, a hot swap PCB, and a decent price of $60 US. Plus, you can easily upgrade the stabilizers, the switches, and the keycaps in the future if you want to. So, if you're interested in the Redragon K673 Pro, it will be linked in the description below for you. And that does it for this video. Thanks to Redragon for the keyboard and thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and remember to subscribe if you haven't. See you in the next one.